If you're poor, you fuck a fish. If you're rich, you fuck a pig's head. Welcome to yet another episode of the Three Speech Podcast. I'm a mad lad of jihad. Ayatollah rock and roller Persian nightmare. Today, I'm joined for the second time today, actually, by controlled opposition, formerly Mr. Hate Speech. It's Leo Kerr.
Zip zap, get boosted. Get 17 boosters. Oh my god, the government knows what's good for you. Get 28 boosters.
And a man who's just learnt about an ISA rapper. It's the Beijing sensation, none other than... I knew all about ISA rappers.
You just knew about
Listen,
ISA rapper.
if you're buying stocks and shares, do it using an ISA rapper, and any gains you make after the £20,000 you've invested, you'll be able to take out tax-free.
We're high rollers.
High rollers, baby.
We're like Andrew Tate here.
We are Andrew Tate. That's right. And it's a Beijing sensation. So welcome to the pod. This is the second time we're recording this because the first time I forgot to press record. So a lot of gold went down the drain.
Yeah.
But this is now definitely recording.
But hang on.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be the audio picked up on those cameras?
The cameras will have recorded, but the audio will be awful because it's like just the camera mics. Although the audio will probably be good from that phone. Actually, we might actually be able to salvage that.
Yeah.
The good thing about the Pixel, although you know I was saying AI is rubbish, it's got AI voice enhancer on it, and
really?
actually really good on the Pixel, the voice enhancer for.
Because there were some funny bits on that first record.
What are the... Let's see if we can hit those funny bits again. What are
Well,
the topics?
obviously we won't. But
What are the topics we're going through? We've got Epstein,
Yeah.
an
So-
innocent man. He's been exonerated like Bill Cosby.
man, here we demand a posthumous pardon,
Yeah.
and also we
Or a posthumous pardon.
exactly. Also, we demand
A
what?
posthumous.
What? I'm.
a post-dip pardon.
I want a pre-tzatziki pardon.
Yeah, and tiramisu.
A post-salsa pardon.
No, what's the disgusting one?
Tara Masalata.
Oh my god!
Because you don't like fish.
You know what happened? I used to work for advertising, right? This is the worst thing, and there was like a big like cool like advert because I got the job, but it's like all advertising cool like blatantly they'd all be Kamala voters now, right?
Yeah.
And they had like this big work do where they were meeting all these other agencies. So I was like out of place, but I was like, fuck it. So I'm there just eating the crisp. And then I was like, oh, hummus. And I took the tiramisu. I didn't know what it was. I put it in my mouth and I instantly just threw up everywhere. I can't eat fish because I thought I was eating like hummus. Imagine you're eating hummus and then suddenly you're eating, like who makes fish paste as a dip?
Have you had it? It's nice. It's like
disgusting.
fish roe or something, and they mix it with lemon and stuff.
Oh,
But man, my mates, when I was growing up, like if you wanted money, like you had to go and work in a fish factory, and anybody could like it didn't matter if you were on heroin or whatever, you could go and work there because like they just needed people to work in this fish factory, and like the only thing like when you worked in the fish factory, I didn't do it because I didn't have a car. But when you worked in the fish factory, like, you just stank of fish the whole time. Like, and the people, my mates that worked in the fish factory, like, their homes stank of fish because you just get infused with this. But like, if you want to know why not to, because you don't eat fish because it's probably some mad reason.
If
like,
it comes from the sea, it's not going in me.
yeah, you listen to a sermon outside Finsbury Park Mosque or something, and now you don't eat fish. But my mates, like, basically, because fish are so like, you can put your dick in fish. Everything about a fish is slimy. There's always a hole. So the fish were just constantly getting like fucked by the people who worked in the fish factory.
Your Scottish friends used to fuck the fish. Yeah, that's not normal. That is weird.
Well, that's a bit weird.
Well, I think that's
It's
pretty
a bit
weird, man.
anything. Like
But that just shows you the class differences, the class levels in England. If you're poor, you fuck a fish. If you're rich, you fuck a pig's head. That's the difference, right?
So wait, your friends actually shagged fish
Yeah.
and then sold them.
Or like stick a
But
fish in their dick and then run
how'd you
about
fuck
in the
a
factory.
goldfish?
But
Well,
then
you don't eat goldfish.
But then they sold the fish.
goldfish.
They sold the fish.
Yeah, it's a fish factory. This stuff goes into like the Tara Masalata or whatever. We're fish fingers.
You can't have anything.
Man, what was the last thing you bought apart from those shares? That had something. Man, that was made in a factory.
It was a chicken.
Yeah, man, that chicken got
Sandwich.
fucked. I'm sorry. You wondered why it was extra tender.
Why its ass was stretchy.
You wonder why you've got genital warts in your mouth now.
Man, imagine you fucked the fish, then you
So
get
wait,
home
hang
and your
on,
wife
hang on.
to the mic, put it in the mic.
Your Roma story wasn't recorded.
That was
That was
But didn't
funny.
he tell us the Roma story?
I've said that, so how are we?
So we were talking about. We should go through the
All
topics.
right, so the
what we're gonna-
topics for today's podcast. Going to talk about Epstein, innocent man, AI Grok. It's gone full. It's gone Mecha Hitler.
Yeah.
Who turned full Hitler. Northern Ireland bonfire. Manchester airport punch. That woman, she just couldn't take a punch. No. That's why you should listen. Women should face men.
Man,
They
they hit
doing-
their diversity targets though. They had a female police officer getting punched by a man from Pakistan.
Nantes police cover up, and Brigitte Macron. Macron. Well, I don't know. I'm not French. I think it's Macron. Brigitte Macron may actually be a man, and
So they had this defamation case. So some French people said that Brigitte Macron's a man, and then the defamation court. Like, it wasn't like they found one side. Basically, they said like, yeah, unless you show us your growler, like we're not going to believe it. So the people were exonerated. They were exonerated of calling Brigitte Macron a man
So she sued for defamation and lost
and lost.
Yes.
because the court found that
she is a man.
she's a man.
They had a
Or
look at her
more
and
likely.
said, you might be if
Yeah.
you're not a man. You're at least a 6-pinter. No wonder you're just preying on children.
She's a no.
Yes.
Yes. That theory never fails.
Man, like, so I bet she was probably quite fit when she was 40. So she met Emmanuel Macron when he was 14. And, but everybody's like fine with that, even though it's exactly the same as like what Jeffrey Epstein did, pretty much. Almost. I mean, maybe not.
I'm gonna see.
Well,
if I
actually, she didn't have a private jet, did she? So,
yeah, she didn't even have private jet.
yeah.
How can there be no Wi-Fi?
Man, have you got anything that works in
I
here?
think it's just too hot. This is the hottest
It's
day
too
of the.
hot,
It's
man.
everything's just given up. So I don't know how you guys are deep, but let me tell you, the £9 tea doesn't work.
You know what I found out about air conditioning? Like, you see the thing on the wall. I used to think, the thing on the wall was like the air conditioner. There's all this other stuff. There's like a pipe going outside, and there's a big fucking thing.
Yeah,
with
because that takes the hot air out.
yeah. It's not just like a thing on the wall. It's like there's all this other stuff,
Yeah, I knew
like on
that.
the other side, and there's like a thing like outside the building.
Do you have air conditioning in
well, I knew that.
Barbados?
You didn't know that? I know that.
We're not an air conditioning country. Is Barbados? Has everybody got air conditioning in Barbados?
Some people do. I've got in one.
Have you got it in England? Are you going to get it in England?
I'm going to buy it from Amazon and return it in 29 days so the heat wave is
Yeah.
finished. And they're going to say, why are you returning this? It no longer fits my...
Did you got in trouble for returning stuff on Amazon, didn't you?
The only thing Amazon question is if you return phones because
They can't resell them.
is that why?
Well,
Well, no, I think it's because they think you're using the phone for terrorism, which I was,
Yeah.
and then and then that's why. But that's the only thing that they're like, you're buying a lot of phones and returning them.
ASOS locked off a lot of people's accounts. They were just buying the clothes, wearing them. So if you had too many returns in a short space of time.
But there's a thing that the UK law says you can buy anything.
my
But I guess they were taking the piss, man. It was hurting.
Oh yeah, well I mean I return.
my top tip for saving money. So those phones you return, when you just open it, you try the phone and then you send it back. They can't sell that as a new phone because somebody's like turned it on or whatever.
Me.
So what I do is I buy them from like Back Market, it's called.
Oh yeah, it's good.
And then you get like basically a brand new phone, and it's like cheaper. It's like half the price. It's a brand new phone. Sometimes it's still got that that bit of plastic on the front.
My top tip is instead of buying from Back Market, I know a local, well-standing group of youths who sell phones very cheaply. Thank you. We're drinking cava. If you're listening to this, Leo
Those
says-
light bubbles you're hearing.
he was like, "Shall I get?" I said, "Get some beers," and he's brought 2 bottles of cava because that is the kind
We're
of
moving up in the world.
the sophisticated. We're celebrating 2 podcasts in a row.
And you know what? It wasn't even the cheapest bottle of cava in the shop.
What?
I got the second cheapest bottle of cava in the shop. It was $6.25, not $6.20.
It's quite
So
nice.
That's
how much I
right. Free
respect you
speech
guys.
on Cava.
Yeah, we're on the cava, baby.
Bugatti boys.
Also, we
That's-
got gash bombs. We got gash bombs again. I'm gonna have another gash bomb. Someone's like, "What's a gash bomb?" This is a gash bomb. Only available on the 3. Do you want another gash bomb, Nico?
Good.
All right, well, I'm gonna have one. I quite like them. Right now, I can't screen anything because the internet is.
Okay, well, we can still record.
We're recording. We can
Man,
discuss
this is
it.
going to be an offline podcast. This is getting right back to, when podcasting started and people were in caves.
We at the level that Joe Rogan was when he first started this.
Man, Joe Rogan has never been at this level. Joe Rogan,
No, that's
Joe
not
Rogan has
true.
always had an internet connection.
Actually, that is true.
And a working laptop.
I got here literally 2 hours and 40 minutes ago. Ready, like I was told, set up, ready to record.
We do more setup than podcasts.
And we've recorded 12 minutes of podcast now. So what do you want? Yeah, because you know what's happened? It's so hot. I set up all the lights and stuff, and now I've got to open the window, and so it's just I don't know. It's boiling. But I was
warm
gonna
in
say,
London.
I was gonna say, Joe. I saw a early Joe Rogan where we just filmed it on his laptop, like the laptop camera.
Right.
And I was gonna say, so he was like us, but then you wisely pointed out he had a working internet connection.
But then that must have been like 2003 or something, was it? Like a long time ago.
In Bethlehem.
Man, we remember we did a podcast. We started a podcast, me, you, and Marazia. We're doing it, and people were listening to it. And we're gonna stop now. And we had quite a lot of. If we just kept that one going, even from then, we would have had billions and billions of listens.
Consistency is key.
And then that's why this is 2 weeks in a row, baby.
Yeah.
All three of us.
Yeah, the guys are getting serious.
Yeah.
We're locked in.
We're locked. Listen,
We're
we got-
drinking
It's
cava.
all because Darius met a lassie who makes 20 grand a month off Patreon. But the thing is, they've got like this ghost podcast. So they obviously like have something to offer. They research like a ghost or whatever and then tell everybody about this ghost. They probably go to like some castle or something. It's not just like three guys talking about absolute bollocks.
Well, that is true. So she said, so her name's Hannah Bichkowski. And
Bichkowski?
yeah, I think it's Bichkowski, but she does Hate in Life. She's really funny.
Right, yeah.
And her name's Bichkowski, so I don't know actually his actual name.
That's
But
a good name for comedy.
Yeah, it's good. So and she's really funny.
Yeah.
She's really funny. Actually funny, not as a woman.
It's not just the fact that she's putting work in and researching. She's also funny.
Yeah, and that's annoying. She's actually funny.
Yeah.
But she was saying, "Oh, we do our." She's like, "Why are you not making? Are you doing you should be doing a podcast." We're like, "Yeah, we're doing a podcast." Yeah, I'm doing my podcast. They make 20 grand a month from their Patreon, and she said, "But what they do is come rain, high water, they always post Monday night or Sunday night at midnight. No matter what, it goes out." But she was kind of saying,
Sunday night at midnight is a good time to post because I
Well, I
thought
think
that's
it's so
like
they
the
went-
dead zone.
But I think it's ready for them to get. She said it's ready for them to get to work in the morning. They can listen to it on
Right.
They just know it's going to be waiting for them to
Man, that's a
listen
good
to.
idea.
As
That's a
opposed
good
to,
idea.
As opposed to us, sometimes it's Friday. Saturday.
I don't think our fans go to work. That's the problem. That's the only issue.
Dr. Von Folk will work.
Man, he definitely works in a fish factory.
Actually, what's his face work? He did the pod with us. He's in the highest thing in Canada right now.
He works with like big heavy machinery.
Who's this?
The guy Tom, was it Tom?
Tom, yeah. Shout out to
I don't know
he's
Tom.
currently in the highest place on earth that you can get to, on the highest whatever you call degree, and he was watching.
What you mean, like further up the latitude?
Yeah, highest latitude you can be.
Right,
and
yeah.
he was watching
In like Canada?
yeah, in Canada.
Right,
He's from
yeah.
Canada, and he was watching.
What do you
the
mean
thing.
up latitude? What do you mean?
So like
As
getting close to the North Pole.
Okay.
As north as you can go. I just because
Well, the North Pole is as north as you can go.
But no, what's up there? Antarctica?
no, Antarctica's the south.
Right, so Arctic.
Yeah.
So he's close to the Arctic.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
Because Canada, the landmass goes, you still land, but it goes north. Whereas the ice, you used to be able to, like, people, remember the Scott the Arctic or something, or Scott the Antarctic, but there's guys who went to, like, the North Pole and they walked across the ice. You can't really do that anymore because it's all turned to soup because of climate change.
I don't believe that.
Man, I think it's great. You know what I mean? We're opening up the Arctic to, like, all these places.
Couldn't
like,
you walk from Russia to America?
Yeah,
I thought they said that the Arctic is closed off.
No, that's one of them
Antarctic.
is. That's the one near Argentina.
But that's, you know, the Antarctic, they're like, we're going to keep this as like a preserve. We're going to keep it pristine. It's like, yeah, that's because, like, what would you even do there? You know what I mean? As soon as there's something to do there, as soon as there's something to get out there, they're going to be like, no, we're not keeping this pristine anymore.
But there's that theory that there's a hole in the earth up by one of them. That's why, like, flat earth.
Yeah, that would make sense because they think Antarctica is like the sort of the wall at the edge of the
that
disc.
goes right around, yeah.
Yeah.
But also as well, it's like The world can't agree on anything. Iran hates Israel. America hates Iran. Whatever. Can't agree on nothing. But everyone agrees. All right, we're not going to rate everyone. Iran, Israel, all in. And the only thing they could agree, we won't go to end. And there's a guy who's flying around the world, and he flew from Argentina. The Chilean Air Force stopped him.
It was a kid, wasn't it? It was like 16-year-old
they
kid.
stopped him from flying over there.
Because you're going to see the hole.
And they're like, you'll endanger the penguins that we care so much about.
Yeah. Oh, you'll see the other side of the wall. You'll see the Truman Show going on.
Yeah, you'll see where Jeffrey Epstein,
Epstein. We need to talk about Jeffrey Epstein because so this week. After Trump getting elected purely on the basis of releasing the Epstein files, and they came out. Remember they came out first day. They're like Pam Bondi and stuff with those fat folders, being like, we got them. We're going to release them. And then they released the first tranche of documents, which was basically nothing. You know what I mean? And then they're like, the FBI came out and said, oh, actually, there's nothing. There's no client list. He was trafficking women to nobody.
No, but
and then Trump was, why are we talking about this guy?
Yeah, why are you still
We've been talking about this guy for 5 years.
We're talking about this creep, but the way it's moved, the story's interesting because he comes in, he says we're going to release the files on day one. Kash Patel, and I think his name's
Pam Bondi.
No, not Pam Bondi, Bongino or whoever the fuck.
Dan Bongino.
Yeah, that one.
But
Bongino sounds racist. Don't look at me like that.
That's Obonjo's brother, man. Come on, man.
But that sounds like an English Italian guy because bong is Bongland is England.
Is it?
Yeah, you've been bonged. It's when when a lassie starts looking, they get a real sort of rough sort of English look, and it's like you've been bonged.
I don't know.
I never heard that phrase.
Yeah, I never heard that. You can't be called Bongino and not have a racist side.
Yeah.
That's too racist sounding. But anyway, they were like, we're gonna get it. It's there. And if you remember, they said, the list is on my desk. It's on my desk. And now they're like, no list.
There's no list. Oh, we just opened it up and found out there's nothing in there.
and then Trump's obviously on there.
Man, Trump, the thing is, everybody's like, oh, it's disgusting. These men went to Epstein Island and stuff. It's disgusting that they went there. It's like, yeah, you'd have been there if you got an invite. Man, if you got an invite, and bear in mind, before there's any negative press around it.
Around paedophilia.
Right, what do they call it? Ebofa.
You would know.
What do they call it?
Ebophilia or something.
Oh, you know it.
I don't know. I'm guessing. I'm guessing from the noises you're making.
Yeah.
I can't even Google it because the internet's. Why the fuck is the internet not working?
Ebophilia. So basically, man, it's 17-year-old lassies and stuff on this island. And that's obviously too young. It's wrong. But if you got there, and
17 actually.
I mean, yeah, there's.
How old is 16 really?
But there's technically legal, and there's also man, it should be fucking illegal. You know what I mean? Because but if you go there and you're look to one side, there's Bill Gates. Look to the other side, there's Bill Clinton. Straight ahead of you, fucking Stephen Hawking. Getting wanked off by this, you'd be like, this must be all right because look at these people.
I maintain Stephen Hawking was a victim of Epstein Island.
He couldn't fight those girls off.
Well, someone had to bring him there. Someone had to take his dick out of his pants for him.
Thing has a great joke. What's her name? Joanne McNally.
Yeah,
she's funny.
A brilliant joke, man. She goes, say what you want about Epstein.
Yeah, but
he did make his island accessible for wheelchair users. Such a great joke.
I'm depressed now.
But yeah, man, if you got the call there's this really rich maths teacher.
Well, Michelle DeSwart got. Michelle?
She went.
Well, so Michelle DeSwart, friend of the pod, she's a friend of mine. I don't know if she's a friend of the pod. I don't want to ruin her career.
I like Michelle DeSwart. No, I get on with Michelle.
Yeah, I know. So I'm not sure she wants to be.
Have you got beef with her?
No
one's got beef. But I'm just saying, I'm not sure she's doing TV work and everything. HBO.
Oh yeah, she might not
wants to be associated.
She said she couldn't come on the pod because of you.
Because of me.
Yeah, because of your views.
But you know what?
That was because she fancies me.
I'm joking.
I think
I'm
that's
joking,
great.
man.
But I do think if that was the case, that is a stupid thing. I always think you should someone you disagree with. That's my opinion. Hopefully, I think
why I'm here.
Thank you. Yeah, actually, we could disagree all the time, but that's the whole thing. People, why did you fucking do the pod? So I disagree with you. I want to argue with you about that. So what? But Michelle, so She used to be a model for Gucci.
I was approached to be a model, actually.
What,
True
balaclavas?
story. That's funny.
When were you approached
but-
to be a model?
In Newcastle.
How come you didn't do it?
I was in Newcastle a mall in Newcastle. Which one do you call that? Is it Blue Water or something? I was walking in
The Metro Centre. What's that
the
massive
biggest
one?
mall.
Yeah, is it the
in-
Metro
in
Centre?
thing.
I know the one you mean.
Yeah. I was walking in there.
That used to be like a trip, a holiday for people from Dumfries. They go to that big mall in Newcastle. But yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I was walking in there and this lady approached me and she's like, "Oh my God, you have classic cheekbones or very chiseled cheekbones." Or at that time I still had hair. And she's like, "Here's my card for the 80 and whatever." And I thought it was like, like you see them people just handing out random shit.
Yeah.
I thought it was a scam. But I went online when I got home and it was a problem.
That was why. So why are you not?
I can't tell my parents, I'm going to give up studying and I'm going to go do my...
You
So,
could do,
so,
do
so
it on the
instead you went,
side.
I'm going to give up studying and I'm going to become a stand-up comedian,
But that's later.
earn
That's
even
later.
less money, and be more disrespected.
No, but they expected me to do education. You know, so.
That you know how you thought it was a scam. So like my ex-girlfriend, one of her mates got like that, but it was a scam. But the thing is, like this lassie, I'm not gonna say her name, but she was kind of like she wouldn't be a model, you know what I mean?
She's got a bubbly personality.
she had like her
Well,
face.
she could be a model now.
Yeah.
In these times.
But she had like like a face that goes like that.
Like English face.
Yeah, English face.
That is English.
Yeah, it is English.
A bong face.
That's
A
bong
bong
face.
face.
A bong
She had-
face.
Yeah, posh bong face.
Yeah. So
she had blonde hair.
She had that face, but the thing is, like, the agency said you got to like have these, like, have a photo shoot done, then we can put you on our books, and it costs like 500 quid or whatever. So she's like, I've been approached by this talent scout to be a model, and and she had the photos done. Obviously, never got any work. She paid like 500 quid to get the photos done, and then she like showing us the photos, like all these photos with her looking, and it's like you obviously got ripped off. They just wanted the 500 quid for the fucking photos.
That's a classic scam.
She never bought a laptop off him though.
Well,
Darius.
she never bought 2 bottles of Pepsi Max. For
Yeah, actually,
600.
where'd you get this fucking laptop? This is like
This laptop's from Hong Kong, but for some reason today it's just gone mad, and now the internet's not working.
yeah.
One of you could sign on my Wi-Fi and see if the internet's.
Oh yeah, no, your internet's not working because I'm not signed on it. I'm on.
But can you sign on it and see if it's working?
Well, no,
And-
because it would automatically sign on.
Well, it should be on now. I'll tell while you try and do that. I'll tell the Michelle de Swart story. So Michelle de Swart, she used to be a model, and on September 11th, the day it happened.
9/11.
Yeah, 9/11. 9/11. Her agency brought her in New York with a whole group of like other girls.
How old was she then?
Well, she was maybe about 23. She was a slightly bit older. And she'd come from London, right? So
See,
she
that's acceptable.
well, maybe she was 21, but she was a bit more mature because she'd been from London. She didn't get into model, so she was like, she turned up and it was her, but there was all these young girls, and she went in there, New York, to fly you guys out. Do you want to come with us?
Yeah.
And they were with that French guy who was the guy who got charged. I think his name's Arnaud or something, and he got charged with trafficking the girls.
Yeah.
And she was one of the few that said she didn't want to go. But a lot of them just went. But she said it was like creepy vibes. It was like weird.
You gotta teach your daughters, like, watch out, like, because the world is just full of men trying to exploit you, trying to, like, do whatever it takes.
That's right, we are.
yeah, but it seemed
Great
charming.
PSA.
It seemed charming.
I don't remember I had a gem to drop. You gotta teach your daughters to watch out.
you do, man. Like, I know.
No, but I thought you were gonna put it more like
No,
Like what?
but it's,
eloquently or pithy. You know what I mean?
That's
A
mad. That's
catchphrase.
just
But yeah,
basic.
men are
basic truth.
dangerous. Yeah.
Men are dangerous, and like this, what like all the
but
all this
that's
stuff.
more
but
dangerous
all
though
this
when
stu-
it's on like that.
Yeah, all this stuff that's like, men need to be better. It's like, no, can't we just like work on the basis that men are terrible? Just work on the bit, like, they passed laws to stop. Like I was telling you about the fish factory, they literally passed laws to stop you like shagging your cousin, shagging like animals. Like, men are fucking like, they just want to put their dicks in like the closest.
Just to interrupt you, before we recorded a pod earlier, didn't work, obviously. in that podcast, Leo told us that his friends used to work in a fish factory and they used to fuck the fish.
No, that was on this podcast.
Was that on this one right now? Was it? No, it wasn't.
Yeah,
It was.
It was.
It was.
It was at the beginning.
Well, I did the tiramisu story.
Yeah.
And this one.
Yeah.
Man, I'm fucked.
Yeah, you need to stop using DM.
I need to stop using Al Vance because I'm about to go hyper on a Piers Morgan show.
Oh yeah, so Owen Jones was on Piers Morgan, and he seemed like really twitchy and like almost like he was on
I
cocaine.
also need to stop being autistic because it's making me be lecherous to over 50 women at the same time. That's the Greg Wallace.
Oh yeah, so that's two autism things this week. Greg Wallace, who's a BBC presenter.
MasterChef.
I thought he
MasterChef.
got done already.
Yeah, he got done, but there's still, when you get done now, it lasts for several years while they like tease out
But he
everything.
got done. So he got done, and now he's got done again. And then, but I'm autistic. I should be allowed.
It's like when Kevin Spacey was like, "I'm gay,
Yeah, case closed, baby.
I'm gay, look at me," and it's like
Yeah, I
that
tell
doesn't
you,
work anymore.
Did I tell you my friend, a comedian even now?
Was he nonced by Kevin Spacey? Because I know
was.
another comedian who's nonced by Kevin Spacey.
it Bob-
No.
who's a-
Holy shit, there's two comedians.
There's two comedians who've been nonced by Kevin Spacey. So
You said a person's name, bro.
yeah, but no one knows who he is.
And you just slandered him.
Who? How?
I know who
How
he
have I
is.
slandered his? Oh, did I get his name right? Amazingly, I usually get everyone's names wrong, but when I am defaming and slandering them,
Yeah.
who's the other comedian?
The other comedian. Is that recording?
That is recorded.
All
That
right,
is
cool. I was
recording.
just checking, yeah.
Is that recording the voice?
This is recording. I'm watching everything.
Yeah, we got to be careful now because, like, man, nothing ever records. But now that we're slandering people, it probably will record. But you know Paul
It's,
Ricketts?
not, it's tweeting it out a live stream.
You know Paul Ricketts?
Yeah.
Like, nice guy. And, like, he was working at what's it called? The Queen Vic or whatever it is.
Oh yeah, in Elephant
And
and Castle.
Kevin Spacey was like
Southwark.
running it or whatever. He was like the Babs Windsor of the Queen Vic at that time. But Kevin Spacey made advances to Paul apparently, and Paul was just like, get the like fuck off.
Wow, Kevin Spacey has no type. He has no because.
But the thing is, like, Bobby Freeman, understand it. That guy looks like Tintin. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that guy
Paul
looks
Ricketts
like
doesn't.
that guy. No body hair. You know what I mean? Like, Kevin Spacey wants to like.
But you know that Paul.
But Paul Ricketts, man, that's a different story, man.
But-
you want to bum him? You're hacking your way through a lot of anal hair.
Nah, but the thing is, Paul is isn't he of Jamaican heritage?
Something like that, yeah.
So he would have told him, he would have cussed him out, bro. He would have.
I think Paul
Butty
can,
man, he would have been like, he would have.
Paul can
rinsed
handle
him.
himself.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean?
He would have rinsed him.
Yeah.
But Paul's a nice guy. He's quite woke though.
Yeah, he's quite woke. I know he's.
He's
Man, the thing is with Paul, like, he slagged me off on Facebook. He slagged GB News off and stuff. But I genuinely like him, and I think he's a funny guy, hosting shows and stuff. But they had a thing called, what was it called?
Chocolate Wednesdays.
I called it that.
It wasn't even like 1972. This is
And it was on the posters as well.
I gotta say, like, Paul, I love the guy. I like the guy. He's always got beef.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know what I mean? I've
yeah,
never
yeah,
seen
yeah.
anybody have more beef with, like, you. Like, that.
But the man's fighting for
'Cause-
justice, man.
No, but like, fuck me. Have you not got enough justice by now? Like, fucking hell. Like, 'cause he was moaning. He's like, GB News would never have me on. So I was like, man, let's get Paul on. He'd be like, then he came on. He was, like, it wasn't great. You know what I mean? But, maybe it's a different.
Was he trying to be shit or was he trying to be?
I don't know. I think maybe it takes time to get used to, like, doing it. It's a different thing from, like, doing club comedy or whatever.
Can I just say?
But like, then he was posting on Facebook being all like, I went on GB News and I brought the truth and blah 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 and it's like, no, you just, like, you didn't get invited back because
you weren't
you're
very
a little
good.
you're a little bit shit. But I mean, I think they should have gotten back.
Two things. I just want to pick up on one thing. This is what I don't get. Comedians who now it's gone. Like headliners. It was.
It's
such,
gone?
It's
yeah,
gone,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's gone. We don't
It's
have to
done.
Why do you
Yeah.
think I'm here?
Why think he's here? Why you?
Why you think I signed up at a fish factory?
Enthusiasm's back. Now the paycheck is stuck.
Oh shit!
But this is what I didn't understand.
Why do you think I smell like this? Oh shit! It's done.
Yeah, it's over.
That's
It's over.
crazy.
No more headliners.
But that's a mistake on GB News' part.
no, I think, like, honestly, ratings are through the roof.
Oh, are they?
Oh man, it's like it doubled.
So why
Doubled for the headliner
if it
slot.
doubled, why is it done?
No, because
No.
it doubled after the comedians got cancelled.
Yeah. Basically, man, nobody was watching Headline. Maybe,
But they were at the beginning.
It had like a sort of cult following.
Bit like
You
our
need-
podcast.
You need more than a cult following. You know what I mean? You want a cult following basically means like nobody fucking watches. You know what I mean?
I'm a cult comedian.
But at the beginning, it was doing really well.
Yeah, it did great. You know what I mean? But then I don't know, man. Like there's some decisions made about who's running it and stuff, and it just kind of got run into the ground. So I think they did commercially, and also it's a news channel. And it's also like, man, GB News. It used to be people used to make jokes about GB News. Now it's like genuinely getting the most views out of all the news channels.
Becoming
and, like,
part of the establishment.
It's a genuine, serious contender and stuff. So like a sort of this weird sort of anarchic comedy show didn't really sit
Can't be as
well.
maverick.
So they're going for like more newsy stuff, which makes sense for a news channel. You know what I mean?
But I also think at some point, Headliners, when it started, it was good. It was just like funny taking a mistake. It make a little bit of kind of what we also are guilty of. Tried to be too serious about like serious.
When have we ever been serious about anything?
Well, I don't know. Like,
Oh, you're talking about the podcast you did when me and Nico weren't here. You're talking about Iran.
yeah, I went rogue. So what? It's a maverick decision. I wanted to see what it's like, and it's harder to. You know, it's hard to record just a one-man podcast to yourself.
Man, anytime I've tried to record just to a camera, like you just feel like a total fanny. You know what I mean?
It's so cringe.
Like live streaming and stuff.
It's so.
My podcast that it did,
But you stopped.
I did 6.
Yeah.
But I went to number 2 in France comedy podcast. It was
Why have
very
you got a
popular in
French
France.
friend?
I don't
Good
know
to
why.
know.
I don't know why. But I got one of them emails from the provider. I use
Yeah.
You
Buzzsprout.
got like a gold disc.
yeah,
through the
and they
post.
said you're number 2 in France.
Right.
And I was like, what?
Oh, you got a YouTube thing, haven't you? Did you get a plaque?
silver plaque?
Yeah, that's pretty fucking good.
The next one's like a million.
So it's
million
100,000
subscribers.
and then a million.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's a big, that's a big jump.
Speaking of million,
Yeah.
Nigel Ung came down the other day.
And
To
Bill
Top
Burr.
Secret.
Yeah. Nigel was there yesterday. And he's got 6 restaurants in Malaysia.
Man, he's so big. So Nigel.
And he's opening one in London. And he told me in October, November.
But for anybody who doesn't know what Nigel Ung is, he does this thing, Uncle Roger,
yeah.
and it's like all he talks about is rice. And I'm like, man, if somebody told me, like, if he hadn't done it, and like he asked me, like, Leo, I'm thinking about doing this character called Uncle Roger, and all I do is talk about rice. I'm like, are you mental? This is like, we're talking about esoteric things. Like, what's more, like, fuck me. Like, people can't get enough of this fucking guy talking about rice and putting on a really racist accent, which I love, by the way.
Well, you should do. You know what the difference is? He's got such a large
Man, you
market.
should do the same sort of thing, but like put keffy around your head and fucking
you know what?
talk about hummus.
I would love to do. I would love to do that.
Hanging off the back of a
Listen,
Toyota Hilux.
I would.
Oh, death to America!
I would love to do it. I'm not actually. I'm like Iranian by blood, but by my. I'm not actually Iranian. I don't know.
Well, how come you got such a fucking boner for Iran when Israel was
Because
bombing
that's a
it?
justice thing, man. That's just like.
But
Man,
justice thing.
He still is.
I'm still
linked
Iranian,
to
but I don't
Iran.
know the culture. But I'm still like, I don't want to see my people.
So
fucking
you're
get
saying
bombed.
people never properly integrate?
But
Is
what
that-
I'm saying is to you. You could do a character about the fish fucking guy. that would go viral amongst the fish
Imagine
fucking.
Darius being an agent.
No, but
Imagine
hear me out.
Imagine my wife introducing me to people like this.
Wait.
This is my husband. He smells of fish.
Wait, you haven't heard that. My point is, you do a video about the fish fucking and that, and like that
Yeah.
could be your kind of videos, right? And you'd go big amongst that, and you go probably viral
Amongst who?
Big among the
amongst
fish fucking community.
Yeah, amongst the fit in that bit. But what I'm saying is, Uncle Roger did so well about rice and stuff is because he's got such a large audience to reach out to, so he can do that because he can keep.
But who gives a fuck about rice?
All the people he's talking to love it.
Yeah, but all he does is fucking like years and years and years of just talking about rice.
They love it.
Yeah, but are they
but
fucking
now
mental?
he kind of does kind of restaurant, he does food reviews. He's basically a food blogger. That's what he is. He's
He's a
basically
food critic.
He's a food blogger
Doesn't
now.
just talk about
Does he
rice.
still do it in the voice?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit racist.
People like it.
Can you do the voice? Oh, you cooked the rice.
Uncle Roger. What does he say? Well, you a race?
Nissan nephew.
Yeah, Nissan.
What?
Fooya.
Yeah.
Food. Hey, food. What is it? Fooya. What is his other one?
But listen, my man is living in LA, so I rate
Oh
it.
man, this
The
guy. Has
lives-
he got a helicopter?
Probably. He
Oh
got
man,
back
he's
cave.
so he's fucking blown. Man,
You know, and
I love
also,
it.
though, he
man,
was great at comedy. He is great at comedy.
great
and
at
he's
comedy.
a nice guy. And he doesn't, and crucially, despite all his success, if you see him, you say hello, he's still going to
He's
chat.
a lovely guy.
He's got time for the common man.
Man, I was in Malaysia, I saw his restaurant, I couldn't believe it. I just tweeted, I tagged him in it.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'll go, I'll give you a fucking, I'll have dinner.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I've left now. But yeah, I mean, but I would have, it was like
Nah.
incredible.
Yeah.
The thing is, nobody can tell me anything bad about that guy.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
a stand-up guy. He's a nice
Right
guy.
from like when I knew him, like
Yeah.
before, you know, all the stuff he
you
was
ask
like,
him a question,
and
he is gonna help you.
and yeah, and also like he always worked very hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And genuinely funny.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah, he
Oh,
came down.
killer! Apparently, that was one of the things when he started doing his show. When he was like touring, and obviously getting big numbers in, 'cause he's got this like so. But he was doing stand up,
Yeah.
and so there's a bit of a sort of disconnect. People were expecting this guy putting on the accent, talking about rice and stuff. I think he's probably worked it out now. But the thing is, man, that's probably still like way better than when you get like TikTok stars or whatever that do like TikTok
Well, let's
videos.
put this to Nico. Nico
and then,
knows.
and
Yeah,
then they
it's
do
like-
stand up, or they
That guy we were talking about last week.
do a tour and like they just fucking bomb on stage because
Yeah,
they're
that's
shit.
the thing. So
But he's
It's a
Nigel,
different thing.
Nigel has stand-up skills, and
Did
it
he
was
do
really
stand-up
good.
last
So he
night?
did stand-up last night.
Just
yeah,
as
and-
himself?
and he just killed. Yeah,
Did they know who he was, or?
Yeah. People asked for pictures. with
And
him
that's the
afterwards.
thing, though. That is the thing. Is if you big, say suddenly we got big on TikTok, whatever, we'd be able. Well, you two would. I wouldn't. But you'd be able to do stand up though. You'd be able to do the show, and Nigel can do it. Like,
Yeah.
but as opposed to that other guy who got big on TikTok, then he has to do stand up, and you're like,
Yeah.
So Nigel
'Cause
did.
Nigel was still sharp last,
And he-
but
Yeah.
and he
Man,
yeah,
I
he's
did.
great.
I did almost 2 hours of comedy the other night at Southampton Attic. Brilliant venue, really nice.
With
like-
Francis,
No, just on my own.
2 hours.
Yeah, because I did 40 minutes. Actually, not 2 hours. I did like 45 minutes, then like 50 minutes, so whatever that is.
The
That's
two
not-
sets, yeah.
2 sets. Yeah,
Back
I
to
did.
back.
I didn't have a support act. I just
Solo
did,
show.
Yeah, I did like some new material and just like finding around with some club stuff, and then I did like the show. I
How
missed
was
it.
it?
Man, it was great. It was like the most fun. Like,
Enjoyed it.
man, yeah, like that's the thing about stand up. Like nobody does stand up. Like talking to my wife, she's like, you know, even when if I get a gig somewhere, I've got to drive and it's like 200 quid. She's like, you know,
Don't say the prices.
yeah, so like you know,
500 quid.
if you get a gig somewhere, like I mean, like the Southampton one that's like ticketed, so it's not like 200 quid. But if you get a club gig, it's usually about like 200
Yeah.
quid or whatever. And my wife's like, you know, so after you know petrol and stuff, you're not like making that much money. And it's like, yeah, you're not. Like if somebody
I'm getting out the host. And that's priceless, baby.
I just want to sit in the car and cry. But yeah, if somebody said like there's 200 quid like in an envelope, and if you drive to like wherever it is, you can pick it up, you'd be like, I can't be fucked going. But
Yeah, actually,
if
that's
you
true,
also
actually.
if you get to do a gig, then it's like, yeah, I'll fucking do it.
Actually, that's just blown my whole worldview. If someone said to you, would you drive 2 hours to pick up 100 quid? I'd be like, fuck that. 100
Yeah,
is so
that's-
fucking far
yeah.
for like shit money.
We're doing it for the love of the game, like Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah, we're like Jeffrey Epstein, innocent posthumous man's baby.
Yeah. Oh, we should talk about some
Oh
of
wait,
these topics.
just before we change
But
the-
hang on, yeah. Before we go off on Nigel, Bill Burr came down as well.
Yeah.
Bill Burr, baby.
Bill Burr
What was?
came
Did you
down
speak to him?
on what night was that? Tuesday night.
Yeah.
How was
Yeah.
he? Did you speak to him?
I didn't speak to him. I introduced him to the stage,
And he-
shook his hand and stuff, but I didn't like get to talk to him backstage because he did upstairs first, and then he came down and did downstairs.
Did he talk to any of the acts?
He was talking to his opener mainly,
And he spoke to what's her name, Michelle.
and
or
he
something?
spoke to Mark.
Man,
Yeah.
can I just say?
What's that lassie you posted a picture of and you said she's the hottest in comedy? Michelle or something? Not Michelle. What's her name?
Oh, we're not doing top 5 hottest female.
I didn't see. I
post
thought.
anyone's.
I didn't see. You're obviously doing a joke because Bill Burr was in the picture. I didn't even see Bill Burr. I just wrote back and I was like, man, she's not that hot.
I know I did see Bill Burr in that video, in that picture.
Oh yeah. So that was his opener.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Yeah.
I
Bianca
thought
Cristobal.
Adam Rowe was his opener.
Man, I find that like, so I've done a few gigs now. I've done it with Louis C.K., Kevin Bridges.
What, you open for them?
No, just at Top Secret. I've been there whenever like Chris Rock, all these people. I just think it's kind of even Bill Burr. Man, if you're there, fine, don't talk to the audience, but you should make yourself accessible to the other comedians. You know they look up to you, and for them to not even say hello.
What, did they not say hello
What?
to you?
So like when Louis C.K. was there, or when Kevin said hello, but just make yourself a little bit but not accessible at all.
What do you mean?
As in, they didn't want to be. You could see comedians wanted to come up and like just have a little bit of time with them.
Yeah.
Just to be with them.
Ah, fuck that, man.
Yeah, but you're antisocial, Nico.
Fuck that, mate.
Yeah,
No.
you're like you outdid that. You out antisocial these antisocial comedians.
And also that is your
Man,
that's your style. So
Bill
people know
Burr.
that.
Bill Burr probably wanted to talk to you.
I want to meet this MC. But I think if you're
I don't believe
no. I think if you're a big comedian and you go down to a club and you can tell that comedians are as much excited as the audience to see you, which they were because all the comedians were tweeting.
You come down there to work, buddy.
Nah.
You come down there to
Yeah,
work.
but that's
on
part
your
of the
set,
work.
not-
Yeah, just
no.
cut up the fish. Don't put your dick in it.
Yeah.
Get it done.
Nah, I don't believe that.
I disagree. If you're a big comedian, part of your job is kind of imparting
It's
wisdom.
not a fucking job. No, what's
what
up?
are you talking about, man?
What Lord of the Rings bullshit have you watched?
You watch too many kung
I've
fu's,
drunk
man.
too much cava.
Yeah,
Too many.
that's bullshit.
What you don't
man.
think you don't think he should be saying hello? If say you
No.
were say you were big and
No,
then
most comedians are total cunts. Like if I was famous,
No, I know that.
I wouldn't say hello to comedians. I'd keep my distance. I would definitely wouldn't have my photo taken with them. Imagine Russ Monkey with a gun.
That happened to what's his name?
Who?
You make a good point. Russell Kane took a picture with Russ Monkey with the gun, and I was
All of a
opening.
sudden you're on the Daily Mail.
But this is the funniest thing. I was actually opening for Russell Kane, and we were going to the Glee somewhere, and he's like, "Fuck!" I'm like, "What's the problem?" He goes, "I'm in a fucking newspaper," and he showed me literally the Daily Mail is a picture of him with Russ Monkey with a gun, and said, "Russell Kane, friends with a nonce." And it was like, I just met him, and he like took a picture of me, and then they put his picture as a thing. But I think it's my point is I think if it should at least take a moment to at least say hello to the other.
Yeah,
guy.
people do say hello. They do say hello
But
and
be
like
a bit
that.
more. But you know
don't-
how like we're hanging out. I don't talk to all the. I'm not saying go and like I do a meeting, but like you can sit at the back downstairs. You go, oh yeah, how are you doing? Where are you gigging? What's your you know? You can
No. Because also, if you in that public space, once one person comes up and asks for a pic, then you
not
gotta
saying
take a pic.
I'm saying to the
no, but
comedians.
people will ask that. If you're in the
You're the comedian.
if you're in the area with the comedians or whatever, the Top Secret doesn't have a proper green room. So there's
Has it still got that bit under the stairs?
It's got that little bit with the thing, and it's cramped and it's so if you there in the area where
Wow,
comedians
you're
are.
really slagging off Top Secret a lot.
Yeah, Nico. First they don't pay well, and
No,
Paul
I
Ricketts have to go
never
to
said they
fight.
don't pay well. They pay great. I said Paul had an issue. He
Back in the day.
back in the day. In the
Not
early
anymore.
But
beginning.
man, he's got an
But
issue with everybody.
Oh,
But-
just to get back on that point, two things. One, this is what I never understood about comedians. Good thing about GB News, despite whatever your political views were, if you were a comedian, it was a great opportunity to learn what it's like to work in a TV studio environment with proper cameras, proper like ad breaks, proper now you gotta go and be because you think you can just do it, but it's hard when there's a camera rolling and you've got to be funny about something or you've got to talk about something, not dry up. It's such a good experience. Like
And also the amount of money they were putting into the comedy community. Like,
yeah, I didn't understand what
it's insane. So it's on every night of the week, and like people are getting between like whatever it is to whatever it is, and so
70 to 150.
huh?
but it wasn't even about. I mean,
Like,
the money was
so
all right.
one-
The money was all right.
150 to 500.
Yeah. So the money was all right, but it wasn't necessarily about the money. It was about it's a different thing. When TV lights are shining in your eyes, you go blank sometimes. You
Yeah.
don't remember what you're saying. You forget what. And then when
And when there's no audience in the room with you, you know what I mean? Like it's always easier to perform when there's an audience because you got that sort of visceral connection.
and if you're doing it with someone who's not a comedian, who you don't know, and who's like a thingy, and then you're like, oh, I'm not getting a reaction. So I did it with a few people who weren't comedians, and you're like, this isn't a. She's like, that's their political commentator or whatever their job is. It was just a good experience to get onto that, and I think that was why the comedy community was stupid to like shit on GB News for that. It was such a good experience. Like I learned a lot. I actually learned a lot.
And also like the whole Comedy Unleashed GB News thing is such a launch pad for other stuff for like America and things like that.
Yeah, and then to Paul Ricketts, and then we get back to the thing. I was gonna say I like Paul Ricketts, but he did come to Hate and Live if you sabotage it, but he can't.
What did he do?
Just try to heckle. But you can't heckle hate and like
Yeah.
basically me. You're being racist. Yes, we are. Next. But I do like Paul, and I agree with you. He's doing it for like his heart's in the right place, but he can be sometimes.
Anyhow, back to Bill Burr. He didn't have an attitude or anything because I didn't talk to him. You know what I'm saying? Like
Was
he
he
was
funny?
just standing on the side waiting to come on.
Yeah.
Just
know
like
what I
any
mean?
other comedian.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
fair
wasn't that he was being rude or anything.
How was he?
Yeah, you see someone like that, and it just inspires you because you can see that the material is a different level to what everybody else. You can see why he's there, why he's either number one or two.
He's a very funny guy, man. Even like, you know, his solo podcast where he's just talking is like, apart from the bits where he talks about sport, which are boring, like it's funny. Man, he's like coming up with stuff that's funnier than like, man, you watch some like female comedians like 10 minutes that she's worked on for 8 years. It's dog shit. This guy just talking off the top of his head is funnier than.
You can see like how meaty the material is. You know, like when somebody does a joke and you're like, you know what I mean? There's substance.
Yeah.
And it's fucking impenetrable material.
That's what this podcast needs. It needs substance.
It's like,
Well, if you'd have spoken to him, you could have invited him on the podcast.
yeah, sure, he'd love to do that.
It'd be good. You wait around for an hour and a half, record half an hour, which doesn't work.
Yeah.
Have a gash bomb, bleed from his stomach, and then. But he was funny.
Yeah, he was very funny.
And he was
very
good.
funny. Yeah, he was good.
Who's the best celeb you've seen at Top Secret, in your opinion?
The best, like, tightest set and just polished.
If something you were like, wow, that I'm impressed.
And they get extra marks if it's like, you know, not just like, you know, a set that they've honed if they're like trying out new stuff.
You know who's really good? Probably one of the best from the celebrity, and it's controversial. Like, if you watch his stuff on TV, you're not like, it's good. But then I saw him in the club, and you're like, like the way he uses his voice, his improv, you realize, oh shit. Because TV comedy don't tell you the truth, you know what I'm saying? I've never seen an act on TV look better than. So to see him live, I was like, he murdered, man.
He's got a big.
He murdered.
He's got a big personality.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
and
like
the way he
stage
uses
presence.
his voice and stuff is just, he was killing.
Did you share a hotel room with him afterwards?
He was super friendly, almost too friendly.
I bet he was friendly.
I'm joking.
To a handsome wannabe model from Newcastle like you, with those cheekbones, Nico. Was that this pod or the other one? I don't know. I actually have to say, I thought the same with Russell Howard and Jack Whitehall.
Yeah.
Like you go and think, oh, these are rubbish. And then, but when you see them live,
Man.
they totally fucking destroy the
Sean
room.
Walsh.
Oh, Sean Walsh is the killer.
Walsh is an absolute monster in
Yeah.
the clubs. Like,
And a nice
absolutely
guy.
kills it. Yeah. We should talk about some of the topics though, because like, what if people don't give a shit about the minutiae of our fucking lives?
Maybe
as
they like it.
stand-ups?
Well,
Yeah, maybe they like it.
maybe they like
Maybe
it.
the pod's about to get shit for somebody.
Well, yeah. My internet. How's the internet working? Well, we were going to talk about Grok going full Hitler.
Oh yes. So Grok went like,
Grok is the AI from Twitter/X.com.
yeah, which apparently is a really good AI now. Well, I got Chat.
Yeah, 'cause it's
GPT, and apparently, I might switch because Chat GPT is not delivering the racism I need.
Man,
Like,
Chat
Grok-
GPT just gaslights you. Have you used?
Oh, it lies. It
just
straight up lies.
And he goes, "That's right, you got me." I said, "What the fuck are you talking about? That's right, I got you. Why are you fucking lying to me, Chat GPT?"
It's like Chat GPT. Where were you for the last 6 hours? It's like I wasn't having sex with your sister.
Man, it's like I said to ChatGPT, "Can you edit videos?" Like, yeah, no problem. I'll upload a video here. So I uploaded a video. I was like, edit me like a funny 10-minute clip. And I was like, it's going to take me 40 minutes. Is the video done yet? So I'm working on it. I was like, what the it's like me at work. Is the video done yet? So I'm still doing it.
Yeah.
And then if I find
You're watching Premier League in the bottom corner of your screen.
and I was like, have you done, what's going on? He went, oh, I'm not actually able to edit videos. I said, why did you just fucking tell me for 6 hours?
Yeah, man.
You were able to say, you got me, I didn't know. If you want to edit, you should go into Premiere Pro. I fucking know that, you fuck. Man, ChatGPT.
It'll tell you anything. Anything. It's like a man. It's like a boyfriend. It'll like tell you anything you want to hear.
Yeah,
But
it is
like
shit.
won't actually fucking deliver. But you got to train it. I guess it is like a man, because you got to like, you know, train it, marry it, tell it like, you know, this is where we keep the cleaning products and this is how you use them.
The thing is, every time you use, I was like, oh, I got this picture and I want to use it for a poster and I look good, but it's a bit overexposed. Like, can you expose this? And it goes, oh, no problem. Just to upload the picture. So you upload the picture and it comes back and it's like the picture, but it's done something to your face and it's terrifying.
Yeah.
It's like, Grok, this is the most terrifying image I've ever seen. This is nightmare fuel. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, you got me. I'm not very good. You need to use DALL-E. And you're like, oh, for fuck me. But that's ChatGPT. But Grok AI.
Oh yeah, so Grok AI turned into Hitler. I'm just gonna open the topic so I can like see what. How the fuck is it?
So Grok AI apparently it's now on version 4, but Grok AI was on 3.5, and one of the developers put in the code, answer the questions, do not be politically correct as long as you can substantiate what you're saying. That was the code.
So basically the whole Grok AI thing. So it went like full Hitler, started blaming Jews for everything. Like, man, it even called itself Mecha Hitler and threatened rape against people. But like basically,
It's like coming to hate him.
everything is a microcosm for the entire media ecosystem, because the only thing that's stopping people from going full Hitler is the fact that there's all these rules and regulations that you can't be like full Hitler.
Yeah.
So when somebody does it, like Kanye West, it's like, creates this huge controversy. But yeah, some of the stuff that Grok was saying. So it said, so in particular, there's somebody, apparently it was a fake account. I'm not sure how fake it was, but it was like a Jewish surname, Steinberg, Cindy Steinberg or something, who's basically celebrating the tragic deaths of the kids.
She's from an NGO or something.
Yeah, but then like the thing is, I'm not sure because it's plausible. It's plausible because she's like written stuff on Medium and stuff that's sort of like, abolish whiteness and all the rest of it. So, and there's other people posting similar stuff. Grok basically said, saw the Jewish surname and said, this is a classic case of hate dressed as activism, and that surname every damn time, as they say. So it's and in other posts it referred to itself as Mecha Hitler. And it also said the white man stands for innovation, grit, and not bending to PC nonsense.
It's
hard to find a lie.
If it thinks
You know what I mean?
white. I think ChatGPT thinks it's white.
Wouldn't it be Indian? But Grok was also found this week to have referred to the Polish Prime Minister Donald Tusk as a fucking traitor and a ginger whore. But the best thing was when it said...
But didn't it say something about the CEO?
The CEO of what?
Of X, it did.
Oh, yeah.
And that she could write a big black
then she
dick.
quit.
And I think she can take it or something.
Yeah. Linda Yacarino or something.
And then it tagged Nico in it.
And that she's great at, writing big black cock or something.
And it threatened to rape Will Stansel, who's... man, this is the thing. Like, in Terminator 2, when you see, like, the machines taking over the world and stuff, it's like...
This is how it starts.
When it happens in real life, it's much more entertaining. You know what I mean? It's like it's threatening to rape Will Stansel.
But you know what is weird? That I've come off Twitter now because I was like, this is just... I like Twitter. I actually think...
Well, what was wrong with it for you?
You know what? Genuinely, what was wrong? It was too addictive. I think it was...
How do you quit something because it's too addictive?
Exactly,
You should fucking
because
spend
of-
more time on it if it's...
I was on it too much, man. Like, I went from... So I was too addicted to it. And also, it was feeding me information that was like, this is... I don't want to be like... I've got...
Too anti-Semitic for you?
Yeah, exactly. Like, I've got issues with Israel, but I don't want to be actually anti-Semitic. So I was like, I don't want to...
Man, it's just showing you what it knows you want to see. Because I don't
exactly.
get
That's why I
that.
had to stop. Yeah,
Grok knows that I'm a total staunch Zionist. Like, I'm totally like, I'm like anti-Semitism, but the opposite. You know what I mean? I'm just as bigoted, but the other way.
Yeah. So
You don't want to see my Twitter. My Twitter's like, look at these doors. You're telling me they couldn't flip the latch and walk out? That's my Twitter.
And Nico's looking at AI-generated pictures of doors.
Yeah. Well, but also it was depressing. It was don't get me wrong, it was good. I liked it, but it was like, it was always bad news, and I'm like,
No, I find honestly, I don't know if it just knows what I want, but it's like it shows like really interesting stuff.
No, it showed me like don't get me wrong, the information was all super interesting, really good. But I'm like, this is it's like some of it was like Protocols of Zion kind of shit, and I'm like,
But then you go on Facebook, and all it is these fucking like boomer comedians.
no one's using Facebook.
Facebook is the
dead.
fucking worst. I go on Facebook, and like the thing with the Ballymena, or not Ballymena, wherever it is, Northern Ireland.
We can't show you the
Pyres.
video. Internet.
Can't show you the video. We can maybe talk about it. But like people were talking, oh, this is so racist, me. It's like, well, fucking hell. Why do we get the people that are being dumped in these communities, put them in your fucking garden? You know what I mean?
Yes.
All the people on Facebook. It's all a bunch of fucking entitled, privileged virtue signalers who don't have to live with the consequences of their own opinions.
Oh, yeah, but Facebook, no, that's everyone. Twitter is great. It's super addictive. But
How come you weren't getting more followers?
I actually think a lot of Twitter. I mean, it is bots. And
I'm not a bot.
You're not a bot, but you're arguing with people. I don't know. It was good. You know what it is? I just think social media now. My feeling is it's just like if you open up any app. You're just
drivel, absolute
just
drivel.
Facebook is the worst, man. It's like a bunch of AI generated slop. Like it'll be like a picture of a soldier crying over a birthday cake, and it's like it's obviously AI generated, and it's like he's 105 and nobody was there to celebrate his birthday, and like and you think like, man, surely it's even got the fucking like the thing in the bottom corner like generated on Grok or whatever, and like underneath it's just all fucking like boomers posting like oh. It's so sad. Oh, people don't respect the people. It's like it's fake. It's not just fake. It's like the most obvious. It's like the fucking shark in Jaws.
And you can see when it's an AI pic. I saw one. It was a Down syndrome dad raised a like non-Down syndrome, and it had them little dad was old. And this girl shared it. I'm like, this is obviously fucking like you can just see from without even reading the thing. You look at the image, you see AI. But Facebook is dead.
You know the AI, the Down. I don't know what it is with Down syndrome and AI, but like. It was for a while, every time I opened Instagram, it was this like Down syndrome lassie.
Right, knows what you're after.
With like fucking massive...
I've seen that.
Man, it was like a really hot Down syndrome, but like obviously fake. I didn't realize it was fake. Man, you know what? I fell into the trap that I was just slagging people off.
You subscribed to her.
I've seen the same.
Leo sent her all that Albemarle money.
Somebody put their videos into like some sort of AI filter and said make me Down syndrome and then uploaded it being like
it's a gimmick. But all of it's now like, man, you open like if you open Facebook, you don't see any of your actual friends. You see shit content. If you open Twitter, even Twitter, you don't actually see what you want to see because it opens on for you. But it opens on for you, not on your actual timeline.
Do you pay for Twitter?
Obviously not. And if you
just pay for Twitter,
no, because I don't even use it anyway. But
it's not just pay for Twitter. You make money off Twitter.
Well, if it makes a subscription, well, I
pay like whatever it is, £10 a month or something, and then I make like £200 a month or £150 a month.
But that encourages you to be more polemical.
No, but like I don't think it does because people like the sort of long term people aren't interested in fake bullshit. So you just say what you really, and then people
which
are
is
interested
polemical
in
for him.
Which is polemical. Bang on the head. Yeah. But like Instagram's rubbish as well because now I open up Instagram and.
Yeah, I don't see nothing from the people I follow. It's all just suggested content. It's
the algorithm pushing
or
stuff.
if you do sketches like this, I don't
go and insult someone.
Fucking hell, every sketch. Oh, British people in the summertime. Oh, it's too hot. Oh my god, not like every time I can predict what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
British people when it gets hot, there's no AC. British people on holiday. Oh my god, and you're just like, has this not been done to fucking death?
Man, what you got against Ali Woods?
I never name names. I gigged with him actually the other day. He was quite good.
He's a killer comedian.
He's good.
I love Ali.
He is good at comedy. But I don't even begrudge him doing those type of videos. It's just all social media now. It's just like no one's doing social media now to be like. When it started, social media.
I'm the only creative person.
All you do is fucking post stories saying, I'm the greatest of all time. That's fucking Nico. Like, I'm the greatest of all time. I'm the Kanye West of comedy.
Well, you're the Kanye West of comedy in one respect.
Yeah, he sucks off his cousin.
That's a good one.
I don't even go on TikTok. But it's just like, I'm trying to get, I feel like a lot of people are getting out of like social, they're coming away from me. I don't know, I feel that's my...
So what, you're going to start distributing flyers? What the fuck? Like,
No, it's the way forward. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's not good.
I think there should be a...
I think there's going to be a shift back into like just following who you follow. Because like on Telegram, not that ever... Like, use it despite what you're reading. Hope not hate exposés. But like,
I thought Billy has been called to do a BBC thing against Akala.
Akala.
So that will be another.
You fuck up Akala.
I thought his name's Akala.
It's Akala.
is it not Akela?
No, it's
Well, it's definitely not. I know it's not Akala.
Because Akela was Scouts. We used to do the dip, dip, dip.
Akala.
Yeah.
We will do our best.
Yeah, all that. Yeah.
So Leo's going to do a one-on-one debate.
Well,
on BBC.
maybe we're going to
if they pay him.
If they pay me, yeah. Good, but they're saying it's a BBC documentary, so they pay contributors. But you can take money off me when I just own a TV. You know what I mean? It's all fucking arse about tip with the BBC.
TV license.
Get a TV. You got to get a TV license.
It's fully
but
paid
like,
up.
somebody goes on the TV, they don't get any of that money. What's that communist shit? Is that?
Wait, what were we talking about before
We
I got
should talk about one of the topics. What were we talking about?
We've done
The
an hour and not
topics.
spoke about anything. The topics were just why is the internet? The topics were Grok goes full Hitler. We did talk about that.
Yeah.
Epstein list. We kind of touched on that. Northern Ireland. Manchester airport punch.
Yeah. Can you cast the?
Well, I
picture
can't
to-
because there's no internet.
Why is the internet? Did
I
you
fucking
unplug
don't
your
understand.
router?
I unplugged it, but I turned it back on. That's why I'm asking
Well,
if
maybe
you
it
can
needs
check
to
on
be
your
turned back on again.
But
do
it is
you
on.
want to tether to my phone or something?
Yeah. What else were we talking about? Shall I pause? Well, Leo's going for a urination. Nico is passed out with his hand over his head. It is very hot, and I'm here trying to get internet.
Can I put my fan on?
Yeah, put your fan on. Let's show. Nico got this fan. Oh, sorry. Where is it? Nico got a fan from Dante. What was his name? Prince Puma. When he did it when he was a male exotic model. It was Prince Puma, wasn't it? Oh, well, Nico's got a handheld fan he's about to use. It's quite good. Maybe this should be an episode and then we'll do another one. Chill out and calm down. We've done an hour. I'll try and fix the internet. It feels nice. Better than my Temu AC conditioner. Is that a fan or is that... What is that? It's just a fan. How do fans work? Well, do it again. Let's see if it can hear it. I'm going to watch on the audition. I think it doesn't... You can't hear it. I can hear it. It's very loud. I'm just talking now into the mic. Just talking into the mic. Pick up your microphone, Nico, at least. Oh, yeah, good point. Here comes Leo's back for the fan. Well, should we do this, call this as an episode and try and do one more? 3:30. And we can do one quick one for 35 minutes. All right. Stop your fan and everyone say bye.
Bye.
Bye. Everyone say bye.
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 Bye. Wait. Before we go say bye, go see Nico's show where?
September 21st, Kingsway venue, top secret.
Is that Flaneur or a whole new show?
Yeah, Flaneur.
Flaneur. Go see Leo and Francis.
We're doing it on July the 17th and July the 24th at De Hems in London.
Can they use a promo code and get a discount if we put it in the link?
I don't know.
Well, make a promo code up now and then just do one.
Well,
Fine,
what?
give me-
No, just buy a fucking ticket.
Yeah, give me 10% off.
You're
You're
fucking
rich. Pay for it. Pay twice, you bitch. And Haters Ball, Edinburgh Fringe. Tickets in the bio. All of the Edinburgh Fringe. Come and see that. We've got some good comedians lined up. Thanks for listening. Hope you enjoyed Nico using his fan that Dante gave him.